All right, we are live. First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining there in the audience. We are super excited here at Injective to be introducing the first AI Agent Hackathon. We have some great panelists up here that have kind of come alongside us and are partnering with us on this hackathon. And obviously, we couldn't have done it sort of without them and without sort of the participation of all of the great hackers that are going to be building some amazing products that I'm super excited to kind of look at and experiment with. So, before we kind of jump into it and introducing all the panelists here, I want to just hope everyone's kind of staying safe out there. Obviously, we've had here in the U.S. and I'm sure abroad as well, kind of some volatility, both in the markets, sort of globally, and I just hope everyone's kind of staying safe out there. Call your friends, call your family if you need to. And definitely just, keep your head down and, we'll get through this. But without further ado, I do want to introduce the panelists. We have Eric from Injective. We have Chris from the Google Agent Space team. We have Nisita from ElizaOS. And then we also have James from Dorahacks. And so, we will be kind of allowing each of them to speak here in a few minutes. But, I do want to thank them for joining here and supporting this great hackathon that we're about to embark on and see all the great and awesome products that get developed. So this is Injective's first AI agent hackathon. Obviously, we kind of first got introduced to this whole AI agent thing several years ago, and then we kind of officially released, our first product, iAgent, back in November of last year, to allow developers to create these AI agents using very simple sort of natural language models and whatnot. And since then, we've onboarded several top tier projects to help enable iAgent and sort of the Injective ecosystem at large. I want to shout out Aether. They're working on a tokenizing GPU compute product with us. We have IO.net. They're essentially a decentralized GPU provisioning platform for both DeFi AI as well as training machine learning models. I want to give a shout out to Allura Network. They're adding inference and adaptability to these AI agents, as well as Sonic, that have essentially allowed agents to be built on Injective and to be able to be essentially a cross-chain platform with Solana and Injective to allow these agents to kind of go between each ecosystem. And so with that, I do want to sort of hand it over to these great panelists. They have a lot more interesting things to say than I do. But I'll first pass it off to Eric here, and then we'll kind of go from there. So Eric, without further ado, take it away.
Yeah, GM. As Rocky said, I'm Eric, CEO and co-founder of Injective Labs. Welcome to the very first Injective AI Agent Hackathon, co-hosted with our friends at Dorahacks. I'm excited to have all of you guys here, and I'm really looking forward to kicking this off. So at Injective, we've been at the forefront of financial innovation, and today I want to show you why we're so excited on AI agents and why we're hosting this hackathon. The convergence of artificial intelligence and blockchain technology is not just a trend, it's the future of DeFi and beyond. We believe that AI agents have the potential to reinvent and enhance how we interact with blockchain systems, making them more intuitive, efficient, and powerful than before. Our journey into AI agents began with the launch of iAgent, a brand new SDK that enabled anyone to create their own on-chain AI agent. We saw potential in combining AI with our blockchain infrastructure, allowing users to leverage AI agents in order to execute complex tasks like instant payments, placing order across DEXs, and checking wallet balances through simple natural language commands. So since launch, we've seen a great amount of adoption and experimentation with iAgent, including the very first AI agent meme token launch, Agent. However, user, of course, wanted more, so we went back to the drawing board, upgraded our iAgent stack, and released iAgent 2.0. So iAgent 2.0 takes AI agent development to new heights. The release integrates the ElizaOS multi-agent framework with Injective's infrastructure, unlocking unique potential across agentic infrastructure and DeFi AI, DeFi. And in addition, the platform's WASM-based environment offers near-native performance, while its cross-chain IBC communication capabilities allow agents to operate across multiple blockchain networks and complete more advanced tasks like package forwarding. Furthermore, iAgent 2.0 includes newly supported language models like OpenAI, Grok, and Llama with direct integrations across social media platforms. With iAgent 2.0, developers can now create intelligent agents capable of operating autonomously while leveraging iAgent 2.0's advanced features. Our collaboration with ElizaOS has enabled iAgent 2.0 to expand its feature set by combining Eliza's multi-agent framework with our purpose-built infrastructure. We've created a system that's greater than the sum of its parts, and this collaboration allows for the deployment of multiple agents operating concurrently, enabling complex distributed operations like trading, staking, and governance across the ecosystem. Looking to the future, we see AI agents becoming an integral part of the blockchain landscape, and we envision a world where AI agents can handle complex financial operations, make data-driven decisions, and even interact with each other to solve like very intricate problems all autonomously. The rise of AI multi-agent networks and verticalized AI agent solution is just around the corner, and Injective is poised to lead this transformation. I'm looking forward to projects that push this boundary with iAgent 2.0. These are some of the projects that I think that will have great potential. DeFi AI Swarms, specifically projects that leverage our multi-agent framework to create autonomous financial service through agent orchestration. I can also see advanced trading system being created with our exchange module. There's an opportunity to develop precision trading agents that operate at the API level for unparalleled performance. Cross-chain agents can also make a huge impact given our interoperability capabilities with Sonic and the like. I think there are large opportunities where agents can operate seamlessly across multiple blockchain networks. RWA has also been on the front and center of projects that automate the process of tokenizing real-world assets using our RWA module. Could be game-changing. And while much of the items I've been speaking about have focused on AI agents executing transactions, I believe there's a large opportunity in AI-driven governance. AI agents can analyze vast amount of data, extract key insights, and help shape protocol governance and community engagement in a more informed and efficient way. So, in closing, I want to emphasize that what you create here has the potential to reshape the future of finance and technology, and I'm excited to see the ideas that you bring to life with the solutions that you have. Thanks so much for being here and building with us. Now, let's go off and build the future. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Hey, thanks so much, Eric. Hope everyone was inspired after that. But I do want to, pass it to our next speaker, Nisita from ElizaOS. Nisita, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you. We're actually very excited to be part of this panel, as well as being able to support the hackathon along with all the partners here. ElizaOS, we built an agent AI agent framework, which is basically accessible to everybody. Our ideal state would be something that is accessible for folks, that might want a no-code solution all the way to pro level, that brings users the most lifelike and the most useful agents to market, basically to enhance their own individual lives or the projects that they're working on, and so much more. At ElizaOS, the framework enables developers to launch agents that are fit to task, which are very lifelike, and you can curate the personality and the character of what it's meant to represent for that user. So that's kind of what we're very excited about. And if I were to look back and kind of think about what does the future of AI agents looks like from our vantage point, it would really be millions of agents leveraging millions of models, which would be leveraging millions of custom plugins and data stores to automate intelligence on behalf of humanity. The goal really is how do we make folks enriching people's lives in ways that matter to them, and that's very exciting for us.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks so much, Nisita. I appreciate the insight there, and we're super proud to partner with you on sort of iAgent 2.0 as well as this hackathon. So thanks so much. I do want to hand it off to Chris from Google. Chris, take it away.
Hi, everyone. My name is Chris Nyland, and I'm the Google Cloud AI sales lead for GSIs based in New York. Welcome to the AI Agent Hackathon. I'm very honored to be here today, and I'm going to spend my time talking through Google Cloud's vision for search and agents within the enterprise. So back in December, Google Cloud launched Agent Space, and what is Agent Space? Agent Space brings together Google's two biggest strengths, AI and search, and we do so to provide an enterprise-class search experience augmented with agents that are grounded on, excuse me, enterprise data, no matter where that data might live. Agent Space is notable in a number of different ways, but it's differentiated in its ability to provide an out-of-the-box search and agents experience with minimal engineering effort needed to get started. So you can think of Agent Space as a universal Gen AI platform for productivity and innovation that provides our enterprise customers with a great way to leverage the best of Google innovation at scale. And then it does so all with the privacy and security controls that you would expect from an enterprise class cloud service. So as I mentioned just prior, Agent Space brings Google quality search results to enterprise data sources. And this is built on a foundation of connectors that we've built and connectors to systems such as Confluence, Jira, SharePoint, OneDrive, Salesforce, and many, many other popular enterprise applications. So building on the best of Google search capabilities, Agent Space can provide conversational assistance. It can answer complex questions. It can make proactive suggestions and then take actions based on your company's unique information. And it does so with both unstructured and structured data. So things like documents and emails. And then if you think about structured data, things like tables. We've also built a translation layer in so that you can understand information no matter what language it's in, and even if that content originates in another language. Agent Space kind of goes just beyond a search platform. It's not only search, but we offer generative answers as part of that are further augmented by enterprise assistants that are grounded on that enterprise data. Agent Space provides agent creation, orchestration, and invocation capabilities. So what that means is that Agent Space will form an awareness of the agents that a user has access to, and it'll make proactive agent recommendations on which agent to use for which task. And it can do so automatically, and it could do so invoked specifically by the user. And to aid our customers in realizing value early in the cycle, in the life cycle of Agent Space, we make out-of-the-box agents available for use. And our most popular agent by far is Research Assistant, and that's been garnering some fantastic feedback. So the Research Assistant gathers, analyzes, and understands internal as well as external information. So when you enter a prompt into the Research Assistant, such as compare example project competitors, the Research Assistant will assess whether the question is research related, number one. It'll then generate a plan outlining the steps it'll take to do the research. And then it'll stream the questions and answers as it progresses in that research. It then generates a report of its findings and provides citations for all the findings. And then the really cool, most exciting, awesome piece of this is that it generates an audio summary. So if you don't want to read, you can listen. And then for research sources, the Research Assistant actually uses the data that's indexed in Agent Space. So I talked earlier about the notion of connectors. So it'll utilize those connectors that are connected to enterprise data sources and valuable information and generate that research plan and results. But with this being augmented with Google Search, it can also use web results if you have that enabled. So building on that, we make agent creation easy with Agent Space with a low-code to no-code agent building experience. And we provide natural language capabilities to provide a goal and instructions so that the agent could then best reason on how to best accomplish a task, given the resources and tools that are available to it. And then for those who want a more in-depth full code developer-like experience for building agents, we are directly integrated with Vertex AI Agent Builder. And then our vision for Agent Space also includes an enterprise version of Notebook LM. So if you're not familiar, Notebook LM is our extremely popular research-focused smart data hub, enabling you to summarize and gather insights on data that's grounded in the enterprise. So I hope you all enjoyed this brief overview of Google Cloud's latest search and agents offering, Agent Space, and I wish you all the best of luck with this hackathon.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Chris. Yeah, thanks for giving everyone, the idea of sort of some of the success stories around AI agent building and things of that nature. And we appreciate you supporting our hackathon. So thank you for that. Last but certainly not least, I do want to turn it over to James from Dorahacks. They are our sort of platform provider for this hackathon, and we're super stoked to have them. So James, take it away.
Thanks so much, Rocky, and thanks to all the other speakers today. It's been great to meet you. We're super pumped to be supporting this from the Dorahacks side as a platform partner and as a co-host. I'm just going to share my screen. I just want to go through the hackathon page on Dorahacks and give a few tips to hackers how to make the most, get the most out of the platform and make sure that your submissions tick all the boxes needed to be considered for prizes. Just 1 second. Okay, so if you, there we go. Maybe you can make the screen a bit bigger and my face a little bit smaller. Okay, that's fine. We can just, that's perfect. So if you head over to dorahacks.io and click on hackathons, you see all of the hackathons that we have ongoing at the moment there. And then you can navigate your way to the Injective AI Agent Hackathon here. Once you find your way to this page, we can see there's a 100K prize pool. And the timeline goes from tomorrow when submissions are open until a month later on the 4th of March where submissions will close. You can still register now, and I'll show you how to do that. All you need to do is on the top right button, you'll have a login button there. You can connect with either your Google account or your wallet to create an account with Dorahacks. Takes about 10 seconds, fill in some basic information, and then you're logged in. Once you come back to this page, head over and hit register as hacker, fill in as much information as you can through here, continue, and you're done. That's all it is to register. And that means you have access to all of the features from the hackathon. At the moment, submit buildle is grayed out and it's not possible here because the submissions haven't opened yet. But once they have, you can either do it straight after submitting with that button there, or the submit buildle button here will be orange so you can submit your project. And when you submit a project on Dorahacks, you'll create a buildle or a biddle, which is like a profile page for your project on our system. And you use that to apply to the hackathon. I will mention a couple of tips. So obviously you want to include as much information as you can. And the team at Injective have included a number of requirements here. So make sure you include all of this stuff, which you'll be prompted to do when you create your buildle page. Just make sure you include as much information as you can, especially the GitHub repo link. Check out the judging criteria as well to make sure you're ticking all those boxes. And there'll be a couple of questions to answer when you hit submit buildle, and then it will go through. So once you've submitted it, it will need to be approved by the Injective team before it's buildles. So don't panic if you've submitted it and it says under review. It will be approved through as long as it meets the criteria for the hackathon, and then it'll be visible here. And another thing is that you can submit early on and then keep updating your buildle page up until the submission deadline. So if you want to make sure you don't miss that, once you've created your buildle with the bare bones information, even if you're still working on it, still updating the code in the GitHub repo, you can submit it to the hackathon and have it registered in the system, and then keep updating the page on your Dorahacks account. So it would show up here on your profile up until the submission deadline. So it's worth doing that and not leaving it right to the last minute, just in case you have any issues or you do mess up the timing. So get it submitted nice and early, but make sure it's got enough information so that it is approved by the team and isn't just a blank form. So you've got different tabs here that you can explore on the page. I won't go into them in too much detail. This Ask Question tab here is for asking questions to the Injective team. They can respond to you publicly. It's all public, so only kind of like a forum format. Feel free to ask questions there. And if you have any issues with the Dorahacks platform itself, which I doubt you will, but if you do, you can contact us here. The best way is probably Telegram @DorahhacksOfficial, but we also have a Discord channel and our email address here, which you're welcome to message us on if you have any questions. I just want to quickly touch on what we're focused on here at Dorahacks. Many of you may have used us before. We are the home for Web3 hackathons and other hackathons in frontier tech fields. But what we're really focusing on is the pipeline and the journey from hackathon, from startup project to being a founder of a proper company. So once you've created your build on Dorahacks that you use to submit to the hackathon, do explore the other things that we have, and we'd love to be your partner in helping you go from developer to founder. And as you can see, we have grants and bounties and many other hackathons all the time. But we're super excited to see what people build in this hackathon, see all the agents that are created. And yeah, can't wait to see how the hackathon goes. Thanks so much for giving me the time today.
Awesome. Well, super appreciate sort of everyone presenting there. You know, I hope you guys got in the audience some sort of key value out of it. And so I guess with that being said, you know, I want to thank all the panelists for their insights. I want to thank all the audience members for attending. You know, things kick off here tomorrow, and essentially the window for submission will be open for a month. And then from there, you know, we're looking forward to the review period of all these great sort of AI agent projects, infrastructure, you name it. We're really looking forward to it. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone for joining. And without further ado, we'll kind of end it there. So thanks again, and we'll see you online.
Thanks, Rocky.
Take care.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everyone.